Hey traders and investors, it's Serge Berger here. Today let's have a look at a trade setup that I am looking at in Under Armour, and full disclosure, the Clubhouse members as of today, March 17th, are already in this trade. So first of all, let's keep in mind that Under Armour, of course, here in the multi-year weekly chart, has been quite the beast over the past few years. You can see that trend accelerating to the upside over the past couple of years. Ultimately, all this sort of came to a head, like many other momentum stocks did in the last quarter of 2015, and then of course we had a pretty nasty end to the year, and at least for the first part of January, a pretty good sell-off. The stock has ultimately since rebounded, and it continues to sort of consolidate below this 50-week moving average. That's what this yellow line represents. And I do think ultimately this may offer as stiff resistance, but it looks like it wants to try another retest of that area. So let's have a look at this, what all this looks like a little bit closer up. If we make a daily chart here, you can see that that 50-week moving average also more or less means the 200-day moving average. And that's this red line. You can see that red line acted as support for the past few years. Ultimately, the stock broke below it in late 2015, and I would think ultimately this is going to continue to serve as resistance. So, but again, as I said before, the stock is consolidating here below this 200-day moving average and hasn't yet quite tagged it. So leads me to believe that as long as it doesn't fall apart, there continues to be room here to potentially get back into that mid to high 80s area. So let's call it 85, 86, all the way up to 88, 89 bucks. If we take this an even closer look with the 8 and 21-day moving averages, you can see that the stock here, as of right now, is trying to push back above both of those near-term moving averages, the 8 and 21-day moving averages. We've got some reason to believe that if we can overcome, call it the 83, 84 area or so, that then maybe the upside will accelerate into, like I said, that mid to maybe high 80s area. So on all three time frames, the stock here is giving us some reason why it may want to go higher. And lastly, if we look at the candlesticks, which I always encourage people to do, and it's an integral part of what we do in the Clubhouse membership, you can see we had a couple of bullish reversal attempts on the 9th of March, and then once again here on the 16th, so just yesterday. And if we can stick a landing here today on the 17th of March, that may be enough to get the stock a little bit higher in the near term before I do think ultimately the broader stock market will come under pressure again at some point in the not too distant future. So I hope this makes sense, guys. Please do like the video. That is how I move up in the YouTube ranks. And if you could subscribe to the channel, you can get these videos sent to you directly the minute it gets uploaded. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.